I started working at RCA about 2 years ago when the Indianapolis location was first opening. Before I got the job there, I was looking for a company that put the patients first. I'm in recovery myself, so that is really important to me. And I'm someone who's very passionate about patient care. And I can tell you from the interview to every single day that I've worked at RCA, that is 100% true. Everything we do is patient centered, patient focused. Um, and it's just really cool to be a part of. I manage the largest team in the organization called the Recovery Support Specialist. My team is a majority of them are in recovery themselves, so we're a passionate group of people. I think the best thing about working at RCA is when I get to see a patient, come in that may be struggling, and then a couple weeks later, the lights turn on and they understand what it is to focus on recovery and live a life in recovery. It's really cool to be a part of that, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. Before I came to RCA, I'd been working in the field for a few years at that point. The company that I had worked for at that time, things became more about money and less about helping the patients that we served. And it just made every day feel like a grind. I was stressed out and really just questioning whether this was the right path for me or not. Luckily, I found RCA was opening a new site close to me. I interviewed there and I could tell right away that their values lined up with my values, and that stayed true every day that I've worked there. I feel very valued and supported, and I feel like I have an opportunity to grow both personally and professionally every day. I get to work with people that are as passionate about this as I am, and that's really important to me. When I was prepping for the interview at RCA, I looked up their mission statement, and it was really simple, to save a million lives. But it spoke to me personally. It's exactly why I got into this field. And I remember asking the person that I interviewed with what the mission statement meant to them, and they said it's just a number. Once we hit a million, we'll raise it to 2 million, to 3 million, and so on. The goal is to save a life. And that's so important to me as somebody in recovery. That's why I do this every day. It's just very humbling to get to work for a mission-centered organization like RCA. Everything we do, from the smallest thing to the largest thing, when you have people's lives in your hands, it just makes it worthwhile. The ideal RCA employee, in my opinion, is someone who's hardworking, dependable, driven, and just wants to grow in the organization. But the one thing that I look for the most when I interview a candidate, the one thing that I can't teach somebody is passion. Somebody who has passion for this work will always go the extra mile to make sure the patient is safe and healthy and has what they need to succeed in treatment. And those are by far the most successful employees that we have at RCA. If I had to give some advice to someone considering a job at RCA, well, first I would say if you're given the opportunity for a job, take it. You won't be disappointed. And two, I've been successful in this organization and happy because I put patients first, and my passion shows in everything I do. But I also showed that I was driven to grow in this organization, and I put the work in. And when this organization sees someone do that, they match your drive, and the potential is unlimited. They will get you to wherever you want to go and more. And you don't find that too often in an organization.